really the big game last night was in Reno. Again, the Wolfpack beating New Mexico 67-60. And I posed this question last night after this game went final, just kind of asking out loud, has Nevada, have they played their way into San Diego State's position as a potential third at-large team out of the Mountain West?
Oh, at-large? Not a chance.
Because I think San Diego State has played themselves out of that. If Nevada continues to win, if they show well in the conference tournament, they could end up being a top 50 team at that point.
Okay, this is the same conversation we had about Colorado State last year. You'd have the announcer saying, "Oh, Colorado State could get an at-large bid." Not a snowball's chance in hell. As much as
they had to win the whole thing to get there.
If they'd have lost by 1 point on a 90-foot buzzer beater by, what was it, Boise State they were playing? If they'd have lost that by 1 point in the most brutal way possible, and heck, maybe even throw in a referee controversy where they definitely should have won, they were robbed, they wouldn't have got in. Didn't matter how well they played. The committee looks at the entire season, and I know there's some aspects where they look at how they're playing lately, but Colorado State's resume last year was not that of an at-large team. Were they, at that time, playing like a team that should have been in the tournament? Absolutely. I fully believe that. Colorado State, in my opinion, was the best team in the Mountain West over the last, 10, 15 games, whatever that win streak. I can't remember exactly where it started. It was after Utah losing to Utah State. They didn't lose again until the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it's like that text from 7994. They were trending in that right direction. They were on the upswing. So that's where Nevada is right now.
Yeah.
And
But if you're talking about at large, Nevada's 19-9. They're 11-6 in Mountain West play. New Mexico is 12-5 in Mountain West play, 21-7, and they are barely in by the skin of their teeth, or were. Now they're probably not. You're telling me a team with 2 fewer wins, 1 fewer win in Mountain West play. It's further down the standings.
And 2 quad 4 losses.
Yeah, and doesn't have any, their 2 most impressive wins are now 2 home games, 2 home wins over Utah State and New Mexico. As much as I believe Nevada is now definitely a threat in the Mountain West tournament, the way they're playing of late, also needs to be considered that these 2 wins were both at home. When they've been on the road, they have not showed out particularly well. Don't know what things are going to look like on a neutral court. Maybe they'll play a little closer to what they've done at home when they're on a neutral court. It is their home state still, even if it's fairly far away.
Yeah.
But Nevada does not have the resume to be an at-large team. Could they be a third team out of the Mountain West? Sure, but those other 2 teams are going to have to be at-large, and Nevada's going to have to win the conference tournament.
They have to be a bid stealer by winning the tournament, which they could. They're playing on an upswing where they could roll into the conference tournament and be that team that plays spoiler through those 3 days in Las Vegas.